I had spoken out from my own personal Instagram and several of their accounts. This person then continued to say that I was a liar, I was crazy.
Which person are you?
Christopher, the defendant, to continue to slander me, at which point I felt, why do I have to pollute my space with something that is very traumatic for me? So I decided to make it easier on myself, and whenever people want to search his name, they will also see the reality. And I have made no false allegations on there. So I have made no attempt to pretend that I was Christopher. Everybody knew.
This was a way that you could defend yourself.
This is the only way I could defend myself.
To the misrepresentations of the defense.
Correct.
I have nothing further.
I do want to say something to you. The more you speak, the more I realize that you may have a tendency to get involved with men who are abusive. You need to speak to somebody, because I know what you're trying to do and how you're trying to feel good about yourself, kind of like to make it a balanced field. It's never going to be a balanced field. Instead of feeling drawn to it, you got to pull yourself out of it.
Oh, absolutely. That was the last straw for me.
Okay, I don't know if you really get it yet, and I hope you're speaking to somebody. That's all.
I am.
All right. Well, at this point, we're going to excuse all of you while we deliberate.
I don't know all of what went on between these two people. I do think that she's very damaged. I think something happened to her. I don't know if it was precipitated by him. She behaved in a very damaging way. I mean, I find these profiles upsetting. She shouldn't have done them. It's not an offset. I don't see an offset.
Oh, I absolutely don't see an offset. I think that she has been victimized over a course of a number of years. I think that she keeps reaching out for somebody who's not going to abuse her or hurt her, and yet she finds herself in this same whirlwind of abusive situations. I think that she's trying to speak her voice in these messages in the only way that she felt she could without interacting with him. I don't think anything that she's done warrants him not repaying her for money that he knows he owes her and that she went out of her way to get for him.
Well, I agree with both of you, and I certainly don't think that there's any reason to offset what he claims are damages of their interaction. I think that she was very upset, perhaps rightfully so, and she tried to do a nice thing for him, and he owes her the money.
I think the least we could give her is the money that she deserves.
Right.
Yep, I completely agree.
This court is again in session.
Thank you, Officer Montejano. Man, this case really had some very troubling and surprising elements to it. There have been allegations of abuse, physical abuse. I know, Ms. Beaumont, you intend to prosecute those allegations. Mr. McAdoo, you deny them. And so this case isn't about those claims. But this case is about a lot of very disturbing things. You know, Ms. Beaumont, we all, the three of us, we do believe you've been very damaged. The behavior here in this case, the social media posts, the reaching out to the exes, is inappropriate. And it strikes us all as the response of a very damaged, hurt person. And you talked about some things that happened to you in the past that you're very likely still recovering from. And we really do wish you the best in that recovery. You don't get an offset. That has nothing to do with her allegations against you. It's about the fact that you owe her $513. We just don't think in this case, where there was a clearly established debt that you had not paid back, that you're entitled to an offset. Doesn't mean that the things she said about you are true. It means that you owe her the money. And it is the unanimous verdict of this court that he pay you that $513. We wish you the best, and please try to stay healthy.